The purpose of our presentation is to inform viewers of the popularance of homeless children in America, with a more specific focus on Nebraskan children, and the ways in which the nonprofit organizations who provide assistance gain support via digital advocacy. Homeless children in America face many emotional and social hurdles due to their state of economic hardship. This has the potential to lead to developmental issues of sorts, and perhaps in some cases, even deviant behavior. As we stated by Murphy and Tobin, few events have the power to affect life in negative directions, more than homelessness. Health concerns such as asthma, which is typically found in 1 out of 7 children, emotional disturbances, which is found in 1 out of 6 children, 1 in 18 children struggle with traumatic stress, and nutritional deficiencies are all factors that can be a direct result of homelessness. The state of homelessness in and of itself can foster the advancement of already pre-existing conditions, diminishing the children's hope of regaining economic stability even further. Homeless children may be also faced with educational barriers for being in a state of economic hardship. Attaining the stable life would hold precedence over school attendance. Also, the children may not have the opportunity to even arrive at an institution of education, have they not have a responsible or able caretaker to ensure their presence at a learning facility of some sort. As was stated by Weinstein and Kabler, homeless children may not attend school consistently because they constantly move to a shelter, lack of necessary papers and medical records for school entry, lack of transportation, or are ashamed of their situation, coupled with the emotional stress that may be experienced by children due to their factors. Childhood homelessness may result in what Weinstein and Kabler deemed as chronic unemployment as adults. As these adults begin to have children themselves, they are not able to adequately support their offspring, and thus the cycle of homelessness is perpetuated.
This is the home of the Metzger family. Ariel, 15, her brother Austin, 13. Their mother died when they were very young. Their dad, Tom, is a carpenter who's been looking for work ever since Florida's construction industry collapsed. When foreclosure took their house, he bought the truck with his last $1,000.
How long have you been living in this truck?
About 5 months.
What's that like?
It's an adventure.
Yeah, that's how we see it.
Yeah, it's not really that much of an embarrassment. I mean, it's only life. You do what you need to do, right? Hi, Daddy.
The Metzgers blend in with more than 1,100 homeless students in the Seminole County schools. At Castleberry School, we met 15 students who've been living in cars.
Well, I worried that someone would just break in and steal my mom's purse.
Jade Wiley is 8 years old. She spent 3 weeks living in her car.
Did you think you were ever going to get out of the car?
I thought I was going to be stuck in the car.
And how did you get out of the car?
Well, there's this nice lady named Beth, and then she gave us a lot of money so we could stay at the hotel, and now I'm staying at the hotel.
She said that a nice lady named Beth came and gave the family money.
Well, a nice community came. I just delivered it.
Beth Davalos runs programs for homeless kids in the Seminole County schools. She helps them find temporary shelter, but it's tough. Of all the homeless families in Florida, 2/3 are living on the street.
Why is it happening right now?
People are running out of resources. The unemployment runs out, their savings run out, and before you know it, they find themselves living in their car because they just ran out of all options.
The kids we met, like the Metzgers, clean up in gas stations or YMCAs. They keep up appearances by day and search for safety by night.
You sound very adult to me. You had to grow up pretty fast.
Yeah. Every time I see like a teenager or any other kid fighting with their parents or arguing with them and like not doing what they're told, it really hurts me because they could be in my shoes, and of course I don't want them to be in my shoes, but they need to learn to appreciate what they have and who they have in their life because it may be the last day they might have it.
Nonprofit organizations such as the People's Mission, United Way, the Matt Talbot Kitchen, and Health and Human Services, whose main goals are to aid in the improvement and general assistance in the lives of homeless, are present throughout the country. One way in which these organizations gain support is by digital advocacy. By definition, digital advocacy is the employment of technology to inform, raise awareness, contact, and call for movement from a group of individuals concerned with and/or support a cause. Social media, as we have learned, is one of the most effective and efficient ways to reach large groups of people quickly, and therefore it assists nonprofits campaigns to not only the awareness of situations of homeless children, but aid in relief of the plight of these young souls, making one of the most effective ways to help those in need. Cohesive efforts by these organizations, Facebook, Twitter, and even the information conveyed via infographics can be collaborated for a more holistic outreach to the public, especially when organizing community events such as walks, rallies, and other fun or awareness-raising events. For example, we found a webpage from Facebook on a nonprofit organization called Horizons for Homeless Children that strives to improve the lives of homeless families. We also found a Twitter account called Helping the Needy that help those in need living on the streets. These are just a couple of different ways to bring awareness to homeless children, along with infographics. Lastly, we would like you to watch a video of a group from Omaha and how they brought about awareness for the homeless in Nebraska.
In this economic downturn, the face of homelessness is changing in America.
People who are saying that they never expected that they would be homeless, not with their education, not with their experience. The population of homeless people and children on the streets is growing.
To better understand the issue, more than 70 young people erected a cardboard box city outside First United Methodist Church in Omaha, Nebraska.
And this is our moon roof.
You only hear about those big cities like San Francisco and New York, but we've got a problem here in Omaha, and I think people need to know about it.
Youth donated canned goods and paid $5 to spend the night.
The idea seems fun, but we've already had issues. Our box is blowing away and stuff, and it might rain tonight.
Teens learned about the hardships firsthand from people like Teresa Sweat, who has been homeless 3 times.
We did have a car, so we were luckier than some people because we slept in the car a lot.
I honestly didn't know that so many people with disabilities are homeless, so many people that have gone through abuse and violence. There's little newborn babies out on the street every night.
A cold wind kept students inside their boxes waiting for daylight.
Like right now, my feet are like numb.
Last night was uncomfortable.
Even though Box City was just one night, organizers hope the impressions will last a lifetime.
I think they'll go home and reflect, and I think they'll talk about it Monday when they go back to school.
I know that the people that we came with, we're all just like so amazed by all of the facts that we learned, and it makes us like want to go do stuff.
Feel free to check out any of our links from the websites we have discussed in this video to see what they are all about. Thank you guys for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed our presentation and maybe even picked up a useful fact or two. It's been a great semester. Best of luck.